How you doing? Is Scorpion worth getting in the Banquet Crystal? So some people will get him as a 7 star in less than 2 days from when I make this video. It's possible we will see Scorpion as a, as well as a 7 star rank 5 in, I would say, less than 3 weeks, possibly as early as 2 days from now when this video is posted. So this video could be many things. Is he worth ranking up as a 7 star rank 5? Is he even ranking up as a 6 star? So if you have a 6 star like I do, is he worth getting as a 6 star ranking up? Or do you want him from the Banquet Crystal as well? So those are all coming into play. I just want to remind you guys, this is coming from a non-Kabam YouTuber. I'm not getting paid by Kabam to make this video. I'm not even getting paid by YouTube to make this video. So this is completely unbiased. So I'm not here to sell you Scorpion, even though I do think he is the best science champion in the game. But is he? The question is he still the best science champion in the game, right? Because I knew without a doubt Scorpion is going to be the best science champion in the game when he came out. Okay, and you can just read from his abilities that why he's a good champion. Okay, if you plowed this game for a few years, you would know how, just based on their abilities, if the champion is good. And especially when I read his Scorpion Venom synergy, I knew this guy was gonna be the best science champion in the game. Do you need him to be awakened? Yes, you definitely want him awakened, preferably max sig, but at least sig 1. So has the meta caught up with Scorpion? Is he still the king? Is he still the best science champion in the game? That's my question. When it this is what this video is all about, and I'm coming to you as an average player. Keep that in mind. So everything I do in this gameplay, uh, I would say at least 50% of people that play MCOC should be able to do what I'm about to do. Just keep that in mind. So we will be starting off in Realm of Legends. So if you're wondering why am I using synergies, it's because synergies is part of the game. It will always will be. So, but I will have some gameplay without synergies if you're wondering how he will be without synergy. So I don't think this help pool does justice to for Winter Soldier. So right now I'm just doing your 5 hit combo, your standard 5 hit combo, and I'm gonna throw the special 2. And really, with this type of help pool, especially with Venom synergy and Ham synergy, you wanna throw your 5 hit combo, and you're gonna be just fine. Okay, so this fight took 31 seconds. I just want to let you know this is not my first attempt doing this. I think my first attempt was 32 seconds, so it was between 31 to 39 seconds. So definitely faster than average. The time is not great. I don't. Yeah, this is definitely not a great time, but I would say 31 seconds for a 6 star. Uh, when with what do you call this? No boost with class disadvantage. That's not terrible. That's not bad. I think that's above average. So as you could see from the gameplay, I was doing my standard 5 hit combo, and then throw my special attack, which I think most people can do. So you could also go with like medium light medium. I think it's probably a better gameplay without the ham synergy. I know some people prefer that playstyle, so to get your debuffs faster on the opponent, so you certainly could do that. As you can see, by the time this time it's gonna take like 32 seconds, which is not that much slower compared to the first one. So that playstyle will work. I think that's probably a better game play compared to the first one if you don't have the ham synergy, because the ham synergy gives you a 25% chance for each light attack to inflict a damaging debuff on the opponent. So I think I prefer that gameplay personally when it comes to this type of help pool. And really, this type of help pool, it doesn't really do Scorpion justice because it's so small when it comes to the help pool. So you as far as the charging, as you can see, this is gonna be like a third way to play Scorpion, but I don't really like this playstyle in this type of health pool, because you can see here I messed up, and I will be trying to charge my heavy attack. It takes a lot of risk. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you that was not my this is not my first time trying this. You can make a lot of mistakes, as you can see I did here. I got pretty lucky. I was able to throw my special 2 there. But with this type of health pool, especially with the Venom synergy, it's really not like worth it. I think the problem with Scorpion is he suffers from, like, I don't even know who to call it, like Kate Bishop syndrome, or like you could even say Scorpion syndrome, where they suffer from like a ramp up syndrome. I guess I don't know the right word. They take a long time. They need large health pool to be able to do a lot of damage, I think. And you can see from the first one, I did it what, 31 seconds. Hopefully we can see it. Yep, come on. So this fight took what, 31 seconds, which is, not that great, but it's not that bad. Okay, this is like about a million damage per minute. So this is not terrible for a 6-star with class disadvantage with no boost. But so let's go to what do you call this? We're gonna try some like defenders. I know people are like, how is he without synergies? How is he compared to like the metas, like the defenders? I don't play any game mode without synergies, but I know some people are looking for Scorpion without synergies and how he would do against the hardest defenders in MCOC. I personally don't think he's a good matchup for high evolutionary. Uh, I Let me know if you disagree. I mean, he is a hard defender. I mean, and I'm just gonna let you know I'm not gonna solo this fight. Of course, with more than one attempt, I could probably solo this, but like I mentioned, he's not a good attacker against high evolutionary. Uh, so I didn't even know high evolutionary has like a reverse control mode. I mean, I sometimes I take things for granted with Mr. Sinister because he's so easy to play, and not only that, he is immune to reverse control. So as you can see here, I just don't think he's a good counter to what's his name? High evolutionary. So I have other gameplay too from other hard defenders in the game. I will be going up against, that was a 7-star rank 4 sig 200. This will be a same thing as well, 7-star rank 4 sig 200. I think he's a good counter. I don't know about the best counter, but I think he's gonna do fine against Onslaught when it comes to Scorpion. Um, so keep in mind as well, if you do play if you're talking about battlegrounds, some players have willpower. I would even say most players have willpower, so you can siphon some of their health. If your Scorpion is awakened, so that's why you really want him to be awakened. So this is also my first attempt compared to this one as well. Like I mentioned, I think I could have soloed this with multiple attempts, but to be fair, that was my first attempt. So this is also my first attempt against Onslaught, and I'm able to solo it using Scorpion. So as you could see, I was able to solo it. Now against Jean Grey, can he takes on Jean Grey? We'll see. I think Scorpion is fine for Jean Grey as well. Like, is he the best counter? I don't think so. The thing about Scorpion is not just obviously that you can't use Venom synergy in battlegrounds, it's the health pool is so so low. So with Scorpion, even without synergy, he really benefits a lot from higher health pool. So this health pool doesn't really do much justice to Scorpion's abilities, because he really benefits a lot from opponents with higher health pools. So got the solo here. That was also my first attempt with Scorpion, by the way. So also keep in mind, I tried going up against Yelena. I don't really. This is the only 4 I was able to find. I was mostly like high evolutionary and Onslaught in their top profile, so I couldn't really fight many champions in the practice mode. So the thing about practice mode, you cannot change your debuffs, you're pretty much going to be your basic one or your standard one, which is poison. And something to note, Elena is immune to poison, so there's nothing you can do here. For some reason, I didn't really do as bad as you know, I expected. This could have definitely been a solo, considering that I am, class disadvantage, against a 7-star rank 4 sig 200. So I think with better gameplay, this could definitely have been a solo, but it's not, obviously not going to be a solo. I just, what is this? There you go. I took too much damage. So I'm gonna show you guys like the easy way to play Scorpion. Like I mentioned, this is only 3.3 million health. Even just for a 6-star, this health pool really doesn't do Scorpion justice, even without boost. But with Venom synergy, you know, this this health pool is just really tiny. Okay, you hardly see me get to like third. By the time I get close to 30, oh no, not here. So I want to say when it comes to Scorpion, when it comes to like 3 million plus health pool, you definitely I would recommend learning how to charge with a heavy attack. Okay, but it does take risk. I'm letting you know now. Even this playstyle, it was so high AI dependent, and sometimes they evade too, so that can mess you up. So this was not my first time. I believe this is my fourth attempt with this playstyle. So you could do your standard 5-hit combo, as you can see here, but it's very hard to keep the debuffs, as you can see here, because you can see which you the benefit about charging a heavy attack when it comes to his abilities, it increases your debuff duration, okay, which you're gonna see later. But right now, as you could see, my damaging debuff is not sticking very long, so it's definitely hard. You have to play very fast. It's very AI dependent, but it's very like your standard. As you can see, he evaded as well, so it's very AI dependent if he's gonna attack you or not. So you never know. So you're just kind of just standing there, figuring out what he's trying to do. So, and like I mentioned, this is not my first attempt. This is my fourth attempt. So it's definitely uh, it can be definitely challenging, but I'm trying to play. My play style is very low risk, as you can see. You know, like I think most people that play this game could pretty much learn how to do 5-hit combo and then throw a special too, and that's all I'm doing. Try to be like playing as simple as possible, but I don't recommend. Even though it's definitely the easier route, I think it's better to charge heavy, depending on the your obviously what rank you're using, and you're using the Venom synergy, whether you're using boost or not. But I say at least 3 million for sure if you want to charge the heavy attack, because you can see here. Let's see the time. So 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's not terrible for 3 minutes for 3.3 million health. Okay, I say this is okay. This is not obviously like a great time, but it's not terrible. That's what 1.3 million health per minute. That's not bad for a 6-star, no boost. So this is without charging your heavy attack. So let's go. Let's talk about using the heavy attack. So here I'll be using the heavy attack, I believe. I hope it's this gameplay. If not, that would really suck, but I think it is. Okay, so I will be charging my heavy attack. I want to let you know it's not easy. This is my fifth attempt. I'm just gonna let you know that. I know some YouTubers will just tell you, uh, will not tell you how many attempts they do it. I think it's very misleading. I'm just gonna tell you this is my fifth attempt, and I'm gonna be honest before with you and transparent that this is not an easy play style. Okay, so it's definitely there's like high risk and high reward. Perfect way to start getting hit. So charging a heavy attack, it can be like really tough, especially the AI of the opponent is not participating at you. But when you look at that, I got pretty lucky when I was able to be able to throw my heavy attack and throw a special one. Now I'm going to be able to do charge heavy and throw my special two. Again, here, this is really good. I knew this was going to be a good time, but I remember, like I said, this is my fifth time, so it's definitely one of the best runs I had. Could I have done it faster? Yes, and I've seen people do it faster as well. So, I mean, I could tell you done it 100 times and say like world record, but I want to give you guys a realistic and how many attempts I do it. I'm not gonna just come in here do it a million times and just show you one gameplay saying, "Oh yeah, this is simple. This is not hard." I don't want to be those YouTubers that do that. I think it's very misleading. Okay, so really just the first one. As you can see here, I'm not even charging my heavy attack. Perhaps one time I should have. It really depends. But if you just do it once, it's gonna help you so much. Okay. As you can see here, a minute and 32. That's about, if my math is correct, that's about 2 million damage uh, per minute. So compared to what earlier, a million damage per minute. So it's definitely a big difference. The higher the health pool, pretty much the higher the damage per minute he will be able to do. I think this fight could have been a minute. I up to like optimal gameplay with perfect AI, this could have been a minute fight, which is gonna give him about 3 minutes, 3 million damage per minute for a 6 star with no boost. So it's definitely risky, but it's up to you. You want to use that playstyle, but I wouldn't recommend it if personally if, to use that playstyle. So that's it. That's my review with Scorpion. Is it worth getting? That's up to you. I'm just giving you guys a realistic gameplay from an average player. Thank you.